Alright there, YouTube, it's Raccoon again, bringing you another gameplay. Commentator man, we're here again, bring you some more Call of Duty Black Ops 2, like I do. Gonna be bringing you a 9v9 ground war domination on the map drone, using the MTAR with 2 attachments, so I've got a suppressor and the adjustable stock on there. I'm also running a B23R as my secondary. On top of that, I'm running a perk setup. Ghost and Hardline as my first tier of perks. My second perk is Cold Blooded. My third is Dexterity. On top of that, I've got a Bouncing Betty, and obviously I'm running a wild card first perk Greed. You know, that's the way it is. It is a pretty interesting thing. This guy ADS down sights then. I was baffled by how this guy had seen me for a while, so I'm like going back here to this wall, like thinking, what the fuck? I thought there was a window here. How the fuck's he seeing me? And then I realised it was one of them, you know, wall bang scopes or millimeter scanners, scopes, whatever it is. You know, the sniper version. I was just there thinking it's thermal and stuff like that. But whatever, you know. On top of that, I'm also running the kill streak setup, the stealth chopper, the Lodestar, the VTOL Warship. Yeah, that's about it. Boom! Getting on with it, do it like we do. Beasting some people off. Man, I'm loving this game. I'm not gonna lie, I love this game at the moment. I just have fun in it. It's the way I am. I mean, I levitate towards bad Call of Duties and I see the potential within the Call of Duty. And don't get me wrong, this game, it's got potential. It's got potential. I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna lie. The facts behind it are, you know, down the line, I really do see a lot of imbalances that are gonna arise within this game. You know, few perk imbalances, few weapon imbalances. Maybe not too much to do with the kill streaks as such like that, you know, but still, these are the scenarios that I'm seeing. I'm seeing like maybe possibilities of stackable kill streaks becoming a problem. I'm already seeing, you know, objective play and objective whores becoming a problem, you know. Don't get me wrong, I've got nothing against objective players. Personally, I welcome them. You want to go die like 30 times diving onto B and then 1 out of them 30 times is the only time you capture it? Then yeah, go ahead, do it. Do it, that's your choice. But you know, when these objective players evolve and it turns into the scenario of which they're managing to stay alive and capture every single flag over and over again, flipping the spawns constantly, going to C, going to B, going to A, the enemies capture C, going back to C, capping C, the enemies also capture B and A in the meantime, then they go back to B, then they go back to C, then they go back to A, you know. It's an up and down roller coaster, round and round in circles, especially if people are starting to stay alive and they're just smashing kill streaks out of nowhere. Literally, I've seen people already be getting lightning strikes and shit from just simply doing that, playing the objective over. Is there an over objective play? You know, overkill the objective. I don't know. That's kind of a good term for it. But yeah, you see people doing shit like that and they fucking smash out like lightning strikes and stealth choppers and shit like that. But you know, it's just the way it is. But anyway, onto my topic anyway. It's kind of interesting at the same time, but having fun in not Modern Warfare 3, what the fuck am I on about? Deja vu to a commentary that I did in Modern Warfare 3, I think. But yeah, same shit, different fucking, yeah. But anyway, yeah, having fun within Call of Duty Black Ops 2, you know. It's interesting. I see a lot of, once again, going back to this main point, I see a lot of mixed bags of opinions within the community, you know. People up and down, oh, this game's amazing, oh, this game sucks, oh, SMG's a beast, oh, sniper rifles fucking suck, oh, this, that, you know, RPGs, you know, C4s, Bouncing Betties, Claymores, shock charges, EMP grenades, boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Deal with it. That's what it is, you know. You got to put up with this shit in the game. If people aren't having fun within this game, then it's the player, not the game. The player, not the game. Wherever you interpret it as in, you know, it's yourself that's not having fun with the game, and you just can't seem to maintain or attain any fun out of the game by doing what you want to do, you know. Or maybe it's other people in the game. I'm talking about players in the game that are stopping you from having fun within the game because they're playing what they want to do to have fun. You know, it's always like an individual's opinion that defines, you know, how they feel, obviously. I mean, that's the way it is. It's emotions and shit like that. You're having fun with the game. 1 minute you're up, 1 minute you're down. You know, it's an up and down roller coaster. I don't understand how people that play Call of Duty haven't realised this by now. I mean, the same shit goes down every year. You know, you ask somebody who's not having fun with Black Ops 2, you say, oh, right, why are you not having fun with this game? And they'll be like, oh, right, I'm not having fun with this game because, 1, the connections are shit. 2, snipers piss me off. 3, there's imbalances within secondaries, you know, people killing people with pistols and shit. You know, I fucking don't like bouncing betties and claymores and shock charges and EMP grenades and shit. You know, people complain about this shit all the time, you know. It's just, that's just the way it is. People just forget that, like, it's the same fucking scenario every year round. You look back at fucking Modern Warfare 3. People were complaining about snipers. People were complaining about hit detection and lag compensation. Shit like that. People were complaining about Dead Man's Hand. People were complaining about C4s, bouncing betties, you know. Whatever it is, people complain. I used to complain a shitload about stun spawn spam. Stun spawn spam? I like that. Alliteration right there. Stun spawn spam. Where people would just spawn in and they just throw the concussion grenades and the stun grenades and shit like that. You know, because the map design is, that's the way it is. You know, the spam is just, you know, in every single game, the community is always going to find a way to beat the system. That's what the game's here for. That's what the game's parameters are there for. It's about, you know, the customization of searching through these parameters and finding the ways that are, you know, that are essentially destroying the system and such like that. So, you know, you take it for what it is, but then again, ultimately, this is what it comes down to. You're not having, right, so you're not having fun in Black Ops, right? The only reason behind that is the developers themselves. You know why? Because the developers are having fun. Because they're getting money in the pocket. They're getting our money in their pocket. Because that's what they're doing. They're upholding and pleasing the market by adding in all these certain variations to the game that are making it fun for, you know, for the players that aren't that good at the game. You know, that's the way you look at it. 99.9% of the time, when you're getting pissed off at this game or you're getting frustrated at this game, it's usually going to be a noob who is playing like a noob and, you know, who beat you like a noob. That's not justified. It's justified to them because they're a noob. They, you know, they picture that as the way it is. That's what they want to do. That's the way they achieve fun from this game. So they're gonna keep on doing it, you know. I don't know, man. It's interesting. It's interesting. I mean, I have fun with this game. I do have fun with this game. I don't know. I just play the game for what it is. That's really what it is, you know. I'm used to having bullshit happen on me. I'm a Modern Warfare 2 vet. It's one of my favourite fucking Call of Duties. People dispute that it's a bad Call of Duty. I see the car mechanics and, you know, the potential within that game for what it is. And to tell you the honest truth, it's a beast. It is a beast. When you get on the right variations of lobbies where people aren't being bitches and you get like the best of everything, then it's a beast. It's uncomparable to any other Call of Duty game. But when bullshit goes down, you know, it's fucking despicable. It's like it's a travesty of a game. That's the way it's viewed. I'm not going to fucking dispute that. I still fucking like the game and I'm aware of that. I acknowledge that. I've come to terms with that. You know, the same way that people are going to have to come to terms with Black Ops 2. You know, when the game is at its best, it's absolutely sublime. But when it's at its worst and you can't put any bullets into people and you just get noobs that camp at the back of the map with snipers using wallbang scopes or millimeter scopes or whatever it is, you know, then it's a problem. But you gotta come to terms with that and you've got to put with it, and then you strive through for, like, you know, you strive through for the better player as such. You know, the better player strives through is what I'm trying to say, sorry. You know, that's the way it is. There's people sniping in this lobby. There's people playing like bitches in this lobby. They didn't want to move from the back of the spawn. I mean, this map doesn't really help. But still they play like bitches. But still, the stronger player always prevails. You know, I mean, this is where the scenario comes down to it. Maybe it's the fact of you're not having fun with the game because, yes, you're getting killed by all this bullshit, snipers. you know, whatever it is, campers, whatever they're fucking doing. Yeah, or of these variety of reasons of why people are, you know, not having fun with the game, because essentially that's the only thing that they're not having. No, that's the only reason why they're not having fun with the game is because they're dying, innit? If they weren't dying, there'd be no problem. That's a simple fact, innit? Because people are dying, they're getting annoyed and frustrated because of the ways they're dying as well. So you look at it and you're like, well, right, so you're dying in a fucking video game. There's no real need to like get so fucking uptight about it and fucking go complaining about it all the fucking time. You know, I honestly don't get it sometimes, and I don't mean to swear as such like that, but it aggravates me. It really does. I finish up the game, I go 61-2. You know, this lobby, this team of enemies or whatever, they're not the greatest team. It's not the greatest connections either. As you can see, a lot of people are running 3 bars, even some 1 bars in there. 2 bars, you know. I mean, even my bullets going into them people with 2 bars, even that's a struggle. People need to see this game for what it is and have fun for this game for what it is, and, you know, come to terms with the bullshit that will be in this game. Hopefully, eventually, things will get sorted out. If it doesn't, what are you going to do about it? You're just going to continue to complain like a child? You're going to grow up and grow a pair of balls. Just fucking play the game like a man. Beast this shit off when you can. When the parameters are fitting. Rather than moaning around the game when the game's throwing shit at you. You understand what I'm saying? It's like a monkey in the zoo. You see it behind the glass. It's all there proper happy eating a banana. Or something like that. The next second, boom! It's taking a shit in its hand and it's throwing out the fucking glass. Not that this has ever happened to me personally, but you know. I'm sure the scenarios out there. You know, it goes from a very good experience to a very bad experience. Just like that. It's still the same fucking, you know, thing. Still the same thing. Good to bad. Boom. Like that. You deal with it. You deal with it. Have fun with the game. Just have fun. Just play the game. Play the game!